Hey there YouTube, it's GunDude73 making a knife review, and today we're looking at the ZT-0350 composite blade, and I've had this for about a month already. Seems kind of hard to believe, but hey, I feel I've used it enough to be able to do a review. And it's a really nice knife. It fits my hand really well. You can see, I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. The jimping on this knife is just really amazing jimping. A lot of people really like Spyderco's jimping. And just to have a quick comparison here, there's the military's jimping and there's the ZT's. So you can see the jimping is super thick and hard cut and deep. Not saying the military is bad, but the ZT is just, I think it's a bit better, in my opinion. And you can see there it sort of has a shark fin pattern on the blade because it is a composite blade. The upper spine steel up here is 14C28N, and the edge steel is LMAX steel. And from what I've read, LMAX, the 3rd generation powder steel, it has good edge holding capabilities, holds its edge very long, easy to sharpen, very corrosion resistant, because it has, I think, 18% chromium, so that's really high. And on the back here, you can see that LMAX and all the writing, and I'll do a macro bit on this knife. And a nice pocket clip on here, as you can see, just Parkerized actually. Swappable to all 4 positions, so that's nice. I have it for tip up right now, so. And it's assisted opening. You just hit the flipper and the knife opens right up. The thumb studs act as a stop pin on this knife, which I like. And you can use them as thumb studs, but I find the flipper to be a bit more just intuitive. When you grab the knife, like you see the knife sitting there, you just want to pick it up and hit that flipper and get it open. The other nice thing is that in the reverse grip, it has that same awesome jimping. So in the reverse grip, you can put your thumb on there and get a really nice grip on the knife. So I like that. Very thick liner lock, engages very nicely. And one interesting thing with this is I know that ZT is like made by Kershaw, same factory and whatnot, but usually with Kershaw's I have like rust issues, like just because of the finish they use. Now I was thinking the same thing would happen with this, but it has not rusted at all, to my amazement. So I'm very happy that that has not happened. And you can also see it has a partial backspacer here made out of FRN or plastic or something. And the G10 is very nicely textured, and I like how one comment I heard here a lot is it's a very tall, wide knife, and it is. Like here's a military, and you can just see how tall that knife is. It's a very tall knife. It's taller than the military, I'd say, especially in the handle too. Let's see if I can. You can just see how much taller it is. Especially the blade. Let's see, this one just completely wipes out the military in terms of thickness. I mean width. So it is very wide. It's not as thick as the military though. And one thing I do like is on the military here you have it's like a distal taper. It goes from the thick to really thin at the tip. And with the ZT, it starts out thick, and then it has a slight swedge, and the swedge stops mid-spine, and you get a really strong tip on this knife. It's very, very nice tip in my opinion for strength and whatnot. And I would, like classification-wise, I guess you could say it's a hard-use tactical knife, I guess. My first thought when I held it was this thing is a tank. It really just feels good in your hand. And all the grips, you can hold it like that, it feels good, like that. In the reverse grip, however you want to hold it, it feels good, and opens fast. So if you're looking for a good, not too expensive, I think ZT-0350's normal versions, they go for about $100, maybe a little bit more, and I think it's easily worth that. It's such a nice knife, and it's not too heavy in my opinion. It's about 5.5 ounces, so just like I've been comparing to the military here. The military is lighter, but not too much of a difference in my opinion. It feels nice and stout in your hands. It's really a tank. So I'll do a macro video after this one, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching.